I'm being joined by the most senior INEC official for this election, INEC National Commissioner, Professor Kunle Ajayi. Thank you so much, Prof, for joining us. I appreciate it.
Good evening.
And I've been also joined by the police public relations officer, Ms. Anete, who is live for us. I don't know if you can hear me now, but let me begin with you, Prof. We are hearing and I'm saying they're ready. How ready would you say you are when only yesterday night you rushed in the election materials at the last minute? And you know that logistics is always a problem for INEC.
Thank you so much, Sean. I want to state categorically that we are absolutely ready for this election. 100%, not even 99.9. 100% ready. You know, whenever I talk with confidence. We met him on those days, and I told you certain things, and they came to pass. In this election, there will be no deviation about whatever I tell you.
Polls will open early?
By 8:30, we open.
Well, I mean, why did you go and print election materials abroad this time around?
Who told you so?
I've gotten from my ears today.
No, that is a misinformation.
Where did you print it?
Did
you print it locally?
Since 2023, we have involved local printers because of the experience we had in the previous election when they went abroad to print and the team failed. Since that time, INEC has learned its lessons that there are capable printers in Nigeria. Why should we go?
So you printed it locally?
Yeah, locally.
Okay. So
from reputable printers, printers that have name, printers that have integrity.
So you have now 15 political parties.
Yes.
Is that right?
Yes.
That we don't, including SDP.
Yes.
Right.
As directed by the court.
By the court.
Yeah.
The big question here will be issues of logistics.
Yeah.
That has always been a problem for INEC. What would you say INEC has done differently this time around?
What INEC has done well is what I'm going to say. In spite of the late judgment, which came very late after we have printed all sensitive materials and moved to the appropriate quarters, the judgment just came on a Friday for that quarter. And we had only Sunday, Monday, Saturday, Sunday, and we needed a certified true copy of the judgment before we can move in. We want to be sure that the judgment was correct and the judgment was true, the judgment from a competent court of law. So when we did that, we moved into action. In spite of the fact that the thing came late, we were able to print all ballot papers, millions, within 36 hours, because hours had no meaning to us anymore. Days had no meaning to us anymore. Days had no meaning to us anymore. We were working day and night as if it was day. So we were able to complete the printing, and we moved all the materials, all the sensitive materials, ballot, for BCA, everything, we moved them to the central bank yesterday, late last night. But that did not disturb our logistic arrangements in this. Anyway, initially, we were to distribute the sensitive materials on Saturday, on Wednesday rather, or early Thursday morning. But because of that judgment, we couldn't move from Abuja to the central bank until very late. But in spite of that, we were able to distribute to all the 30 local governments without missing any, and without any issue on the road.
Yeah.
We finished about 5 a.m. this morning to distribute the materials to the local government.
Prof,
yeah.
Are you ready, and are we going to see all the results online, real time?
All the results will go on IREF. I can assure you of that.
The last time, and the civil society, Yaga flagged this to say the results were coming in batches. The results are not supposed to come in batch because it's not being deployed at the same place. And everyone is not sending it because it comes in batches, and in batches like that. Are we going to see some level of transparency?
Technically, I won't know what they meant by batch. But all I know is that the sort will be transmitted real time. As they are being announced at the polling unit, they will be transferred to the IREF. That is all I know. But if they are here now, we'll have explained to them what they mean by batch. But at the end of the day, the same Yaga congratulated us that all results came in at last. All the results. All the results. And you have to put it to consideration certain things too. This is, for instance, network. You have to consider network at times. So then you have to consider the volume of things that be going to the system.
Are you able to tell Nigerians and publish the audit trail of your, for example, there is a form EC8A digital.
Yeah.
Yeah. And there is the IREF.
Yeah.
Nigerians may want to know how these are being deployed and the transparency behind the figures and the results.
Yeah.
What is going to be different this time around?
What is going to be different is that we are going to perform better. Better. That is, immediately the results are ready, they will snapshot them, they will send them to the RF through the same device, they will transfer to the RF. And people will be, it's a view, the RF is a view setup. There's a misinformation when it comes to the function of the RF. The RF is not an adding machine. It's not an adding machine. It's not an adding system. Because some people are expecting that immediately the results are coming in, party A scored this, party B, you'll be adding like that. No, no, no. At the end of the day, there'll be a gross total. No, INEC is not meant for that. INEC is meant for display of results from the PUs. That is what INEC is meant. But individually, either individuals or groups or institutions can now take their pen and be adding one by one at their own level. But what is important is that the results transmitted to the IRF, are they different from what came up from the PU? No. Nobody has voted. All right. Yeah, nobody has voted us in that.
So we are guaranteed. That you can give assurance. IRF will work tomorrow.
Perfectly.
Results will be transparent.
Perfectly. Yeah.
Nobody will rig the election.
No. Sorry. Osun State. We get their whatever they vote for. Their votes will count tomorrow.
All right.
We do not have political parties, and we do not have candidates. We are impartial and we are neutral. We have core values that that are guiding us, apart from the international standard. But the core values of transparency is very important to us. Fairness, freeness, integrity, credibility. Inclusiveness. We are not going to marginalize anybody. And at the end of the day, the result, the election will be conclusive. I can assure you of that. Take my words for that.
There won't be a second ballot.
No, there won't be.
You can't.
We have done our own work.
Okay.
It's when you have not done your own work that you will be thinking, you will be in doubt. And this
there are those who think that it's a three-horse race.
A student that read very well will not be doubting whether we fail or pass. We have read very well.
A second ballot doesn't mean the failure of INEC. It means the decision of people is inchoate as to the spread based on the law that guarantees two reasons why election and a winner can be determined.
No. Let me tell you this. If the people could not be able to vote, but we are telling you, as long as you are at your polling booth by 2:30, not 2:31, no. If you come in and you are just walking in leisurely to the polling unit at 2:31, they may disallow. But as long as you are in the queue, you can be 1 million on the queue. As long as you are there by 2:30, everybody will. If it amounts to put on generator, we will do that.
Prof, give me a moment. I'm being joined by the first PRO, Mr. Anete, who is live for us.
Yeah.
Mr. Anete, thank you so much. Yeah. Mr. Anete, tell us, how many people are in your custody? How many arrests have you made? Because we've seen a lot of violence. I guess we're having some issues getting to the network. Has been horrible in Osogbo. I think is a lot of people who are on the network. Things really those of us who whose job rely on technology is being a bit difficult.
Yeah.
But what would be your final word to the average voter in Osun?
My final word to the people of Osun. One, to appeal to them that they should come out en masse. We don't want all this low turnout of voters on election day. is not good for us. But I'm appealing to them that tomorrow, please come out en masse. Your security is guaranteed. The people, the security agencies, personnel you see in town, they are meant to protect us. They are meant to ensure that nothing happens to us. So please don't fear. Don't have any fear of intimidation or being oppressed by anybody. Please come out en masse, particularly our youths who used to play on the road. You know, we have large number of voters, youth voters, but it's just on paper. They won't come out. So I'm appealing to you, our youth in Osun State, please come out en masse tomorrow to go and cast your vote, exercise your right. And I want to assure the people of Osun State, their vote will count tomorrow.
That assurance is a good one, and we are hoping that INEC will keep to it, will hold you to your word, and Nigerians will answer the critical questions.
I told you something in Ondo State. I said, call me back. Let's have a post-election.
We will do the same, and promise that you will come.
Yes, I hope you will prove me right.
Professor Kunle Ajayi,
the voice of Osun people will count tomorrow.
Thank you so much for that assurance. And you've heard him. INEC says the vote will count. Security is saying everything is on lockdown. They will ensure security of lives and property.